Kijingran na kabantale ni amle rukom bakadu shoman ra ontep ya kabasa ba nil nongri ubade nong elam unong tem unong hikai jerai bot nong seng ke kenhun rai Shillong Chamber Choir kila Pyrto yu kum briew tieng burom ya Blei kidkhot ke Shillong Chamber Choir kila persengau ba nil udai briew ba ie ji khna bot chuang ba dei ban le kum samson pandanik jang nut ban yo bon ki ke andala khlat nak perthai ban ha kapor ba dang im Kumon Shukdo, Panil, Ulapuli, Gatem Kaput, Trinity College, but Guildhall School of Music, London, but Hikairu, Oxfordshire. They house them archery way, Buron Pai Shinoba Shillong, but Stang Ban Hikaitem Piano, but Sengi Shillong Chamber Choir, but Pauba Hadian Choir, Klajop, India's Got Talent, house name Archer Shpo. Ubanil Loy Opriange, Kusnam Padmashri, house name Archer Hassan, Nanor Kiway Patki Kusnam, Bob Lolong Tengru Udkotko World Choir Council, but Kumju Chok Central Board of Film Certification, Nadu Usnam Archer Khatnyo, Hadu Bonda Khladno, Manak Santarik Kuala Lumpur Archer Fuar, Mumbai, Hakarta Kabasan Puisnem. Kabasa ubanil kon poy nang ba Shillong menakas step nyotrik Kuala Lumpur ajar puar. Udairu khun jung menteri sarkar barim gajala ba ayat Scott Lingdo barikong Elviral Nongri.
I thank thee, O precious Savior, for all that has given me, for blessings so rich and countless, as vast as the rolling sea. Thy care and thy love enfold me, so great are they, Lord, for me. So great are they, Lord, for me. I thank thee for days full of sunshine, for trials of deepest night. I thank thee, my precious Savior, for thou guidest all things aright. I thank thee, O precious Savior, for hardships upon my way. I've learned from my trials and burdens to humbly thy will obey.
No one ever told me that grief felt so much like fear. I am not afraid, but the sensation is like being afraid. The same fluttering in the stomach, the same restlessness, the yawning. I keep on swallowing. At times it feels like being mildly drunk, concussed. There is a sort of an invisible blanket between the world and me. So wrote C.S. Lewis when his wife died. And this articulates in part what I feel, and perhaps what many of you who have been part of Neil feel today. Neil belonged to so much of us, and to all of us gathered here today. Even people who did not know him personally feel that dreadful sense of loss. It can be said that his phenomenal gift of entertainment, not just on the stage but in daily life, his humor, but most of all his compassion and the ability to draw to himself people of all walks of life, faiths, communities, cultures, and races set him apart from much of humanity.
name.
In the eyes of man, good, we know what is good, charitable, rather soft-spoken and kind and all those kind of things. But to God, a good man is one who sees himself as wretched. And that was Uncle Neil. And those of you and those of us who have been with him all of these years, we know the cry from his heart to God, "O wretched man that I am, who will deliver me from this body of death?" That was his cry, not because he was so strong, but because he was so damn weak. And that is an inheritance, not Whispering Pines, not the lands that he has bought for us, not the money, not even the Shillong Chamber Choir, not the school, not the shop. It was this. And you know what is the other inheritance? These people here behind me, my dear brothers and sisters who have seen Uncle Neil through thick and thin, you are the inheritance that he has left behind. To carry on this legacy, and not just legacy, but this inheritance. And he hated it if we were stagnant. You know that Uncle Neil would whip us to shape, because anything that is stagnant and remains the same is not of God. It is of religion and just remains there in that box. And if we remain the same, we will sorrow his heart, and so shall we sorrow the heart of God. And what he wants is for us to progress and to multiply and to do far more. And he once said, like Samson did, that he will achieve more in his death than he will in his life. And let's do that for Uncle Neil. Oh, little children, I know how much you love him, how much he would spend time with you. He drew people to him, not to his person, but to God. And thank you, Uncle Neil, for that.
Uncle Neil and I were so opposite in our temperaments, but bonded so well in our spirits. We talked, agreed and disagreed, said hilarious jokes, took turns to say, "I'm sorry," but he won in this in the end, as I didn't get my chance to have the last say. He never liked to plan and organize life in a box, but appalled life with his unexpected decisions and flexibility, and in the same manner he left us without informing beforehand. My dear Uncle Neil, it used to be sad to have to say goodnight, and now painful to say goodbye. It's so painful, you know it, but golden memories will be my balm. He always wanted us not to cling on to you but to Christ, and I accept that the right time has now come for this final separation. Be at rest at home with Jesus, where for a long time you have been longing to go. You have now been perfected as your Heavenly Father is. You deserve your rest and heavenly care now. Thank you for bearing with my many stupid and silly ways of doing things. I will tell the kids about many things that I think you would want me to, since you left them in a hurry. I owe them this. You taught me and showed me that it is one thing to be a living soul, but to be a life-giving spirit is another life altogether. It is a daunting task, but I will follow your footsteps and make you proud. I will see you soon again in the clouds, Uncle Neil. Yours always, Kelly.